use your phone on the interview.
Bruv, I'll thump in your face, you know.
Dillian Whyte TV.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm fine. I was fine until he showed up here to interview me. Then after now, I'm not fine anymore.
Well, I had to show up, otherwise we wouldn't get into you.
We could have done a phone interview.
Nah, the fans want to see your face.
What? This face is ugly. Look how ugly this face is. This face is clap.
That's one of the first things you said that I've agreed with. Face is very ugly, but all the same.
Yeah, I don't mind.
They want to see you.
I don't mind.
So, last weekend,
yeah,
we had James.
I told you we should have done a video for the James DeGale Eubank prediction video, but you was like, "Oh no, man, I'm busy. I got uni and stuff." So I was like, "Oh, you suck."
You're actually lying, but I'll let you have that one.
I'm not lying. By the way, this is Teddy Bonkers. By the way,
Teddy Bonkers.
my Teddy. I had this Teddy from I was 1 year old, and I still had him. I still have him. My dad gave him to me when I was 1, Teddy Bonkers. I had him. It's the only thing I have that my dad gave me. I still have to this day. To this day! To this day! To this day!
Teddy Bonkers.
Teddy Bonkers.
Where did the name come from?
That's what I called him as a kid. Bonkers. And that's it. He's got a Twitter page as well. I ain't posted nothing on it for a long time.
Teddy Bonkers.
Just let him stay. He's interviewed me.
Just let him stay.
He's looking for Deontay Wilder to this day.
Where you
Him and Paddock and Bears get beef, by the way. He's looking for Paddock and Bear. Paddock and Bear don't want no smoke.
They want no smoke.
No. They want no smoke.
So, before the fight on the weekend, what would your prediction have been?
I would have put it Eubanks by knockout or DeGale by points. You know, because no one would ever thought Eubank could have boxed or a boxer. No one ever thought James DeGale would have been in the physical state he was, to be honest. You know, we knew he's had a few bad performances, but you know, everyone's allowed 1 or 2 bad performances at the office. I thought they just had a couple of bad days at the office.
So, how do you... Well, let me rephrase that. Where do you think James DeGale goes from now? Do you think that it's finished for James DeGale now?
James DeGale still got a couple of decent fights left in him, but does he actually want those fights? Does he want to come back and fight at British level again? Does he want to, even though it's 2 British fighters fight, fought in the week and people say, oh yeah, it's 2 British fighters. They're not British level, they're red level. Does he want to come back and fight at British level again? Or does he want to just retire and cut that day? 1, 2 world title, Olympic gold medal, multiple ABA champion, multiple national, multi-nation amateur championships, you know.
Do you think he gets the credit that is due to him?
I don't think James DeGale will get the credit that's due to him now. When he's retired and gone, people will see what he's done and appreciate what he's done. You know, gone on the road, 1 world titles on the road. And he's always an entertaining fight. Win, lose, or draw, he's always an entertaining fight.
Do you think he reached his potential of what he could have done? Do you think he could have done more? I know a lot of people talk about his dedication to the sport, so he's a bit of a party animal, etc., etc.
Listen, everyone needs some downtime. Everyone needs to have a little bit of relaxation. This is a hard sport. It's a lonely sport, man. You need downtime and relaxation, you know what I mean? Otherwise, you go nuts, just training all the time. Everyone's got a voice. You know, some people live their life fully. You know, but some people don't. But some people need it. Not everyone can just be in camp all the time all year round and just going balls to the wall. Some people actually need a bit of downtime, otherwise they'll go crazy. So
Eubank's performance, do you think that it was a great performance from him, or do you more think it was just that DeGale was just that bad?
A bit of both. I think had DeGale had come to fight another trader for him, we'd have probably got knocked out. But James sussed that early, and credit to him, even though he wasn't in his best physical or mental condition, he still saw the 12 run out. He still was able to spile and box enough to not get knocked out. And James DeGale got a chin and a half on him, boy, because some of the punches he got clocked with, I was like, oh my God, this guy's gonna get knocked out.
Very stubborn man.
Yeah, he is, you know, but you could see James is, I don't know whether he was injured or what, I'm not making excuses, but you could see there's a couple of times when his knees just sort of buckled.
Yeah, in the second round, it looked like his knees was out.
His knees just buckled, like Chris was even near him, and his knees just buckled, just like he's walking, knees just buckled, you know. But to be fair, Chris should have knocked him out though, so that's not a very good look for Chris Eubank, to be honest. Chris should have knocked him out. The state James was in, Chris should have knocked him out.
Where does Chris go from here? How do you think he does against, say, Callum Smith, for example?
Hard fight, that. That's a very hard fight. Callum Smith's long. Callum Smith's tall, and he boxes long, and he's got way better movement than what Eubanks have, and he beat the man who beat Eubanks. You know, Grove made Eubanks look bad, and beat Eubanks up, and Callum Smith knocked George Groves out. So, if that's anything to go by, then Eubank might be in for hard next work.
We also saw Joe Joyce and Stavern.
Yeah, decent heavyweight scrap. You know, Joe Joyce hasn't got the best defense, but he's fit and he's strong and he'll grind you down. And Stavern was a joke. I don't think Stavern really came into that fight with any ambition more than apart from the 3-over and right see through. To be fair, they did clock Joe Joyce and stop him in his track, but you know, you're not going to beat no young, fit, strong guy in that kind of shape, you know what I mean? Especially at 40 years old as well.
Can you see a potential fight with somebody like Joe Joyce in the future?
No, really, Joe Joyce is not my radar now, you know, he doesn't bring anything to the table for me right now, but you never know. He's climbing the ranks, you know, so let's see, you know, you never know. You never know, man. This heavyweight boxing, 1 or 2 fights, anyone can be in the mixer, you know, he can be in top today, 1 or 2 fight, you're down. So let's see, but let's see.
Do you see a lot of holes in his game when you looked at it?
Yeah. He's fit and he's strong and he'll press you, but defense is terrible. He's slow, but he's a big guy. You know, he's a big guy that fights like he's a short guy, you know.
Yeah. I find it strange that he's actually a gymnast. And he's actually a gymnast. He's a trained gymnast.
What?
Yeah, and he's so stiff. I don't understand.
He's gym these nuts. How about gymnast? He's gym these nuts. That's what it is. You mean gym these nuts, not gymnast? He is stiff as hell. Joe Joyce is like 2 plank. He's at 2x4 bit of wood. He's just he comes in straight lines. He's stout. You know, listen, give him credit. He's a hard fight because he'll grind a lot of people down and he's fit and he's strong. But if you have good defense and a good jab and good boxing skills, you'll be a nightmare for Joe Joyce, especially if you have good reflex as well.
I think they're pushing him quite fast because of his age.
Yeah, he's had a lot of amateur fights. He's had more amateur fights than most guys around to this day. You know, he's had more amateur fights than a lot of guys around. So, you know, like Lemachenko had 14, 15 fights, unified champion. So when you have a lot of amateur fights, you need a lot of professional fights. Step up the ranks quite fast.
All right, a little bit of a juicy one. So providing the Fury and Wilder rematch gets made, how do you see that going?
I see the fight going the same way. I see Tyson Fury outboxing Deontay Wilder again. You know, he outboxed him when he was rusty. Now he's been a good 12 round in a good competition. And now he'll be in better shape. His timing will be back and his confidence will be a lot better. And he's been there Deontay Wilder and taking his best shots and also stood up to him. And even on the rounds where he got knocked down, I still think he come back and equal the rounds because he rocked Deontay Wilder in every single round that he got knocked down in. So I think he outboxed Wilder this time again. And the shocking thing for me was Fury was hurting Wilder with punches, and Fury's not a puncher. He's a boxer and a hardcore guy, and he kept him buckling Wilder's chicken legs the whole time. To this day.
If Fury comes through that one, which I'm presuming you think he will come through that one, you recently said in an interview, he was quite respectful about yourself and said that he will give you the opportunity to fight him. Is that something that naturally you would be interested in? I've
been trying to fight Fury for a long time. It's not a secret. I've been trying to fight him for a long time. You know, it's a big fight. You know, but one thing I give Fury, he seems to be the only one out of the top 3 that's willing to fight people, as he's shown. You know, unlike Joshua that don't want to fight nobody, Wilder don't want to fight nobody. You know, Fury stepped up. I give him loads of credit. Stepped up. He took a dangerous fight. He took a risk, and it paid off. You know, everyone thought Wilder wasn't white to flow with him, but I thought he outboxed Wilder and won that fight by 2 rounds, 3 rounds at least.
So, providing you get through Dominic Brazil, is that definitely happening?
Dominic Brazil don't want no problem, man. Dominic Brazil sucks, man. He don't want no problem. He doesn't want no problem. He says there's trouble. Dominic Brazil is a cabbage. Dominic Brazil is the true definition of a cabbage.
So where are you at with negotiations? Is it
right now? The negotiations is going on. You know, Eddie says he's gonna do this and do that, but we're just gonna wait for the fight probably to go first bid. So let's see.
So can you explain for the fans that maybe don't fully understand the process of the purse bid? How does it exactly work?
Purse bids is, you know, basically the WBC order the fight. It goes out. Then we have 3 or 4 weeks or a month or whatever to make negotiation between my camp and this camp, and hopefully can reach a deal on certain situation in a clean manner. After that, it goes to purse bid. Purse bid mean any promoter with a license can bid for the fight. So you might have 6-7 promoters bidding, which is good for the fighters. And it's better for the fighters because when you have loads of guys bidding, it's better. The more guys bid, the better it is. Obviously, the more finance there is because the fight goes to the highest bidder on any channel. So, you know, it's good.
So if it goes to purse bids, you could potentially be fighting in America?
Yeah, I could potentially fight in America, possibly in BT, possibly in The Zone, Showtime, ESPN, you know, Fox, you know, PBC, any one of those, any licensed promoter who's interested can bid for the fight, but hoping that obviously my promoter on Sky Sports will win the bid.
Excellent. Next, we've got AJ and Big Baby Miller. How do you see that going?
It's a decent keep busy fight, isn't it? Let's be honest, it is what it is. Joshua, you know, it's an easy fight for him. But don't write Miller off because he's a kickboxer, he's a tough guy. He seems to be very fit. And we all know Joshua's fighting in America. You know, he have problems with his TUEs fighting in America. The governing body in America is a lot different. He have problems with the testosterone TUEs that he have. You know, as Miller alluded to. So, let's see.
What is that about? Because it was kind of said in passing and sort of nobody's made a kind of fuss of it. I saw you put up a post today. So what's this testosterone business about?
Joshua is like the Lawrence Armstrong of boxing. Everyone knows, but you know, people will say, "Oh, can he beat this?" And he doesn't fail drug tests and blah. Because he goes off to Dubai and country like that and just do his Lawrence Armstrong and come back.
He's been very vocal about you recently. Kind of acting out a character, some would say.
I don't know what's wrong with him, man. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's shown his true character, you know. He's shown the person he really is. He acts all humble and stay humble and hungry and all that, but he's far from that, you know. He cannot. The problem is he's not himself. And when you're not yourself, you're living a lie. The truth will come out at some point, you know. You can't live a life forever, and that's what he's been doing. He's been living a life for the last however much years. It's only a matter of time before the truth come out, and he's starting to show that side of him now. You know, all of a sudden, oh yeah, he's just showing the nasty side of him. No, it's nothing to do with it. He's, you know, obviously he's media trained, he's well trained, been in the Olympics for a long time, or whatever. So, you know, they give him a fake persona and a fake personality. He's done a great job of keeping it up, but now he's falling apart, bits and pieces of it in his armor, like him saying stuff they said to Eddie Chambers and stuff like that, and being brushed under the carpet and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's, you know, the guy's he's a nice piece of it. He's saying to Eddie Chambers, "You are ashamed of the superior black race and all like that." Like, what's that all about? You disgrace the superior black race.
It's crazy.
I know that, and that's the. But you know, listen, he's doing well. He's got 4 belts. He won every single one of his fights, Olympic gold medalist. So credit to him and good luck to him and feeding his family, innit?